Thursday. Happy Thursday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going. I was a little bit sleepy today. I had last night's a late night. We get home late. By the time I got in bed, I looked at the clock. It was like 10:15. I'm like, oh my goodness, I gotta go to sleep. So I did, and then I just snoozed the alarm all morning. I woke up to Maxine like doing her growl at me, like the wake up mommy, and I was like, oh my goodness. And I'm like, that was really weird. And so I'm like, oh, it's so late. I mean, it was like 6:45, not so late, but still. And I was like, okay, what? Thinking she had to use the bathroom or something, but no, she just wanted her morning bone, and she wanted to get out and go for a walk, which I wasn't going to. And then Greg got up, and he's like, do you want to go for a walk? And I was like, sure, we'll go for a walk. So she got her morning walk in, so that was good. She was letting me know, hey, this is the only time I can go for a walk. It's going to turn to 150 degrees. So we did that, came back, cleaned up. I had to wash a bunch of dishes because last night we come home and there's food to make and everything else, and I did not want to do it that late. So it's all good, but we're gonna have a good day today. We gotta make food. Yesterday was kind of a flop. I was like, wow, I feel like I like to be productive and have good things for my day. You know what I mean? And so I was like, there really wasn't a whole lot that we did, but I'm like, that's real life. That's real life. I literally had the entire afternoon to do nothing at all, nothing. And then I was able to walk for a while last night, which was very nice. And so it was just one of those days. And I'm like, you know what? You got to be content with those restful times, because today will be a little bit busy, not busier, but I'll have things to do today. So that's a positive. I'm in that, told you, downsizing, less food, not making so much. So I'm trying not to overmake and just have enough. So that's where I'm at. So I feel like it's a transition. And whenever you have a transition from a bigger to a smaller, it's hard. Like losing weight, it's hard work. It's hard work because you want to keep eating the same way. You want to still have your eating days, and then you're like, no, if I just focus, continue to walk, I'll be just fine. But it's like, it's hard. And so same thing with food, downsizing. I'm like, okay, that's enough. And I think, you know what? My mom didn't make meals every single night. It's like there was always leftovers in the refrigerator, and I'm like, I didn't have to worry about anything. And so I'm like, I'm just used to making something every day. And I have to remember that God is changing my season from every day. Like that's where I sprouted up from. Large family mom, large family shopping, the discount food stores, huge shopping bill, tons of food, freezer meals, and it's that transition out of that into where my life is now, and it's much different. So for me, I think if I don't make food, if I don't go shopping for you guys, that's gonna be a fail on my part. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, that's not my life right now. And I'm like, God, I put this in your hands. I trust that. And he's so good. He's so good to provide and do all good things. But in my head, you have to remember, I'm leaving that identity and moving into something else. And that is an adjustment. So I have to remind myself that. I was like thinking, I'm like, oh, I should go shopping. And I'm like, I don't have to go shopping. I don't have to go shopping at all. So don't go shopping. Don't waste the money. Don't bother. And I'm like, that's right. I don't have to. But I think, oh, I'm not doing anything. I should just go to the store. Can't do that because this is real life right now, and it's not shopping all the time. So changing that identity, it's a process. I don't think it's not a hard one, or I'm against it, but it's just getting out of that mindset. So it's everything. It's if you change your food, if you're losing weight, if you're trying to quit an addiction, if you're trying to switch from whatever, changing a job, moving to a new state, all of it is a transition. So I have to remind myself that. So I pulled up the verse and I was like, can I get a different one? I'm like, no, this one's good. It's Matthew 11:28. It says, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. And I think of that and I think, you know what? Yeah, God does give rest. It's like I have to remind myself that, you know what, God, you're taking care of me. You're doing what I need to be doing. If I am getting up each morning, willing and obedient to do whatever you want me to do, and I have to rest in that. So I'm reminding myself that. And then it doesn't make you harried. It doesn't make you anxious. Otherwise, you just feel all like, I got to do something. What do I have to do? I don't understand. So I'm minding to rest in him. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So, but we're going to rest a little bit later. Not right now. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not today. Maybe tomorrow. But today I have to make food because we're out of breakfast foods. Lunch, I think I still have burrito-y type materials, and I might make some burritos made up or quesadillas, see what the kids want, and then I'm gonna make dinner, and then I'm gonna make some treats because the kids are like, there's no treats to make, and I'm like, oh, I need to make some stuff. So I've got tons of muffin material, so I'm gonna make some muffins. And then Greg is working on painting, so he cut in the corners yesterday to the bedroom, so I will we'll go up there today while he's painting. So I'm gonna have the boys start putting, they've got shelves to put together, so I thought, well, we're trying to make this transition all work because we got to get their room down and get Brooklyn's room done, and we only have like less than a week. So I think we can do it. It's just that I can't just pull everything out of every bedroom because there's no space. So I need to get Jensen's room done and then his stuff out of the living room in there, and then I can move Brooklyn's stuff into the living room. And Steven's just stay in my office, and then we can do her room, and then that way we'll be able to pack that stuff up and then get Steven in there. So it's just time, and it's 4th of July weekend this weekend, but there is a ban on open fire pits, sparklers, any kind of fireworks, like at all. And so I see people's posts and they're like, okay, so it's like a $500 fine to do a sparkler and let off fireworks. And someone said, well, I'll just turn my sprinkler system on because you're not supposed to water either. And I'm like, oh, people. So I don't know what our 4th of July will look like. It'll be different this year. We think, do we go see the mass crowds? But there's just thousands of people would go, and I'm like, we'll see. Maybe somebody out here in the middle of nowhere will do some. I don't know. So I was thinking through the weekend, but then it's also supposed to thunderstorm, so I don't really know what that's going to look like. So we're just kind of waiting it day by day. Kids want to have a party, and I'm like, well, let's kind of see how it is, because then you got your whole upstairs torn apart, and you're doing projects. You're going to have furniture put together. So we'll see how it goes. Today I got to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and some treats. So it's going to be an amazing day, and get out the door in the afternoon. Yes, get out the door in the afternoon. So you ready for a great day? All right, let's just start. You know what we're going to do first? I'm going to do, I have this ham from the place Gordon Food Service. This we got in March. Awesome. This is a big chunk. I thought I cut this piece off because I thought maybe I'll do it for like a ham dinner, but I'm going to do the ham, potatoes, and green beans in the crock pot. A favorite winner, everybody loves it, but I'm going to cut this in half and use the other half for something else like ham skillet, or maybe another ham, potato, and green beans next week because everybody likes it. I went to Walmart. I had written down to get the bean soup mix. That was so good. The 12 bean soup mix, that was delicious. I don't have any beans to make ham and bean soup. That was probably the best soup ever. I liked it. Greg liked it. I know the kids didn't, or they didn't even try it. But I'm like, ooh, that's what I was going to do with some of this. So I'm thinking I'll cut it in half, save some, and maybe, I'm sure I'll have to go to Walmart eventually. I was just there, and then I can get it because Aldi doesn't carry it. And I don't know, I don't even know if Dollar Store carries it, but that would be the only thing closer to me that would do. I could go to Publix, just spend it, pay an arm and leg. Amazon has it, but it's like $5 or $6 a bag. It's only $2.99 or something at Walmart, so I will just wait. That'll be good. But I have all those crescent rolls here, crescent rolls. Someone said to do them frozen, but when I was in the store, there was a person that got some, and they said, have you figured out how to make those? Because they just got gummy for me, and I was like, so I was thinking maybe he had baked them from a frozen state, and then they were that way. So when I Googled them, it said to let them thaw and then bake them. So I'm not sure, but that's how they worked out. So we got 3, 6, I think we just need 8, that's it. 8. To make more, I'm just leaving. I was hoping that they could thaw. I could unroll them, and then I could put Nutella on them. Would that be delicious? Because the kids love that with chocolate chips. But I don't know. We'll see. I might be able to. Let's do 9. Let's do these. I mean, they're so good. I love these. That's the problem. I'll get them in here and I'll eat them. So let's do 10. All right, so let's do these. I'm just gonna let these thaw. It's gonna take a while, a few hours to the afternoon, and we'll bake them. We'll have them with butter for dinner. But I might see if I can unroll some and put Nutella on them, because that would be really good. Those are delicious. So, okay, these will be set up. Let me put these away. All right, I have this many potatoes left. So in my head, I'm like, this would be a person, like Craig, me, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 kids. So I have like 3 potatoes left. I'm like, surely someone will eat 3 potatoes, right? Because I was like, can I take more out and do something with them? But I think I'll just cut them all up. You see, it's the what can you do? So I'm like, oh, I could cut some up and make potato soup with it. But I think if you do it in the crock pot, it's like they're gonna get smushy, so you're not gonna want to use it for anything else. But we'll see. So this ham was so good. I can't wait to go back. I was very happy to see that I had like an email from Gordon Food Service, and to see the prices of their meat that I got last time was about the same. There were some things that were a little bit more, but still similar prices. So I'm like, I'm gonna definitely go back there and get my meat because it was cheaper than anywhere else. And it was very good. It was very good. We were very happy with it. So in time, we got other stuff right now. I got boys' rooms to do. I got summer stuff, all that good stuff to do. So let's chop this up, cut these up, put them in here with green beans, and then just put spices. I do onions, garlic pepper, salt and pepper, It's the simplest, easiest meal and so good. This is where I'm looking at going, don't add the other 3. What can I do with 3 potatoes? You can make a very small batch of potato soup with ham. Very small. I'm gonna leave the 3. I feel like my insides are saying, don't leave the 3. That'll work. And I think it's just 1 can of green beans. I usually do 2. I like green beans, but I think no one else in my family likes green beans. So, it's Autumn does. She's the only one that likes those. I don't think anybody else loves them. So I'm thinking just 1 will work. That seems kind of sad. 1 will work. But when my kids were growing up, I didn't have baby food, or I didn't go to baby food. I used canned vegetables. I would get the salt-free ones, and they were smushy. They were soft. This before you made your own. And so it was just even steamed, like green beans weren't as soft as like canned. So I would just open up a can, and the baby, when they were ready to eat, would have green beans. So I said, Autumn, you must have had a lot of, she likes peas and she likes green beans. So I said, you must have had a lot of those when you were younger. Do you do 2 or 1? I'll do 2. It'll be good. You can put the liquid in there. That'll make it so it doesn't burn. Okay. All right, then I'm gonna add in onion. Let's onion. If you had onion, I do have onion. I could put that in there, but let's do onion. Don't be stingy. And garlic. So good. And then I'll do salt and pepper. I need to, oh, I did have salt in here. And pepper, that's it. Put the lid on it and let it bake. All day, that'll be perfect. Okay, and then I did get my salt and pepper shaker. Remember my one? This is awesome with the lid. I do like the little handle, but I have broken this twice. So I debated between the wooden one. I think Barb, I think your name is. You told me that you got the one, the same one Kim has. But my concern was it being like in the same bowl, because I'm quick and fast. I feel like it would get in there. So I did settle on these ones. So this is how they go, like this. Yes, they can still fall, but I feel like I'm gonna grab both separate, and they won't be I mean, it's the same difference, right? Is this, I'd always just grab this. So this will have to be a little bit more intentional grabbing. So we'll see. I'll let you know if it lasts. So let me fill these ones up too. And so my other thought was I do a lot of baking, so instead of grabbing both, I could just grab one. So I will let you know. Let's hope this stays together. These were wonderful and they're great to grab, but I think they're just a little too much. Are they thinner? And I usually put them on the back of the stove, and they're actually thinner, so then maybe they'll work better. So I'll put these away. Okay, so for breakfast, I think I'm going to, there's one more sandwich left. I think I'm gonna do more of these. So mix this up right here.
Yes, baby. Mix it up for me, baby. Some Belgian.
Some Belgian waffles. There's Greg, the painter. I'm like, he's sitting over there on the couch, and I'm like, he's just drinking his coffee, relaxing, and I'm like staring at him. I'm like, so
get out of here.
Can you move? He's like, honey, haven't you been doing this for like 6 years and had people in your face? No, it's weird. It's very weird too.
Let's talk about the life of a YouTuber for a second.
Okay, sure.
Tell me about the weirdness.
It's just weird, people in your face. When you're trying to talk, like the kids will sit right here.
Oh, not weird to address your community, but just weird to have somebody like watching the side of your head while you're doing it.
Because it feels like you're talking to a fake person right here, right? The camera. So it's like you're having a conversation, but then there's someone over here.
But it's not really, because there's like...
You feel like it's a private conversation. I'm sharing with you my life.
There's like 100,000 people out there that are going to watch.
But then you're sitting over there, and I'm like, could you leave so that you don't interrupt our conversation? Just a weird thing.
That is, yeah, I get that.
Weird thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know.
No, I understand that.
So I'm always like,
because you are addressing like real people, so.
I guess, I don't know. So it's just weird. So I'm like looking at him. I'm like, so maybe if I take my coffee over there and stand next to him, he'll like give me that like, could you leave? Could you go to a different room?
Did you see that face? Could you leave?
Could you leave?
Well, I'm not normally in your space.
He's not good. He's painting, so he'll be painting. I told him I'll take him up to see you the paint job. Oh, you're a great job up there. Be all good.
I just miss you when I'm looking. So when I can be here,
okay.
I like to stare at the side of your head.
Goodbye. Greg left. Okay, good. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna do bacon. Turkey bacon.
All right, Ed.
All right, let's go in the oven and I'll make some waffles. All right, so just gonna follow the recipe in the back. Instead of using oil, I'm gonna use butter just because I have it. Let's mix them up. Okay, that's gonna take forever. I feel like that's real thin. We'll see when it's done. Okay, I'm gonna do some blueberry muffins. I made some last week. Remember I did the raspberry and the blueberry ones? I think I overfilled them a little bit, and so I think I'll do it properly today. So I did Sally's baking edition, hers, because I didn't want to get my recipe, but she had hers in the mixer, so I'm gonna do it in the mixer. Maybe that's what it needs to do. And then you add sour cream, eggs, and vanilla. All right, so let's do that. Let's do our wet stuff first. I'm gonna do butter in here. Sally's baking blueberry muffins. My old mixer, I was used to the knob turning it, so that was a habit. Thank goodness it shut off. Fork got bent. Oh. I don't think I've ever broken a fork like that in my drawer. Hey. Her topping is brown sugar and walnuts. So the recipe is a half and a half, and someone said they used half of it. So I'm thinking I'll just do half of it so it doesn't waste it. So it's 1/4 cup. I'm gonna do and chop up the walnuts. I need to get my nuts and just puree all them so they're all ground up fine. But it's okay, another time. I think I'm gonna do bigger muffins because I have a lot of these left. So I will do my 12 cup muffins. It says 12, so we'll see how this works. It looks a lot thicker than last time, so I think it will turn out much better. All right, let's fill these. I gotta use my little skewer because my big one's got waffle mixture on it. Okay, these I think are gonna turn out a whole lot better, so very good. So these go in the oven in just a minute. The bacon is almost done. Okay, should I just do blueberry? I was gonna do one more. I was gonna do banana ones. Hold on a second. I love when you pour too much in the thing and it just explodes over the sides. That's okay. So I'm thinking, I was going through, what do I make for my next muffin? I was gonna do some banana ones, but they're frozen. One thing I have is pumpkin. I'm thinking I'm gonna do pumpkin chocolate chip. Favorite, I made it, and I made it in loaf bread. The pumpkin chocolate chip muffins are good, but I grew up eating butter and pumpkin bread, and I had some last time, and I'm like, that's really good, minus the chocolate chip. So I think I'm gonna mix this up. I'm gonna scoop some out into little bread pans, and then I'll make some with chocolate chips for the kids. I think that'll be good. So this recipe it's in my website. It's not even on my cookbook. It is 3 eggs. I did 3/4 cup of coconut oil before. I'm doing butter because I have a lot. 2 things of sugar, and then it's a big can of pumpkin. I'm doing 2 small ones. And then your dry ingredients are 2.5 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and then a package of chocolate chip cookies. It's very good. Very yummy. A staple, at the time I did my cookbooks, they were not a staple for the kids. They were tired of them, so I didn't even add it in there. I'm like, wow, I don't even have that written down anywhere. So we're gonna make that here in the mixer. It'll be delicious. I got the blueberry ones in the oven. And then right here, all my waffles overflowing. It's all good. I'll usually clean up now. I'll clean up later. Just do less, Amy, less. Not the whole scooper. All right, so for Maxine, this is a random side note. I remember when she had her issues with her glands in the backside. One thing the doctor said that they can give them is like a pill every day. I didn't want to do that, but she hasn't had any issues. I'm watching her; she seems good. But they said one thing you do is give her pumpkin to help with the fiber. In my head, sweet potatoes have more fiber. So let me know, you dog experts, because I'm not an expert. And if I Google it, it says pumpkin too, but I just feel like pumpkin just doesn't have a whole lot. So there's some pumpkin, so I'm gonna give her a little bit of that. She's never had it. I'm assuming she'll like it, so I'll give her that. You see some pumpkin? She's literally sitting with a paw over her nose. Look at her. Like happy with sweet potato. There you go. Okay. So we'll mix all that wet stuff up here. Plate of waffles and turkey bacon for breakfast. Okay, the blueberry muffins came out. I'm gonna let them sit. So I'm gonna use probably that same pan to make some, like the pumpkin muffins. Let it cool for a minute. I'm gonna mix up for no-bake cookies. Easy in a pot. Put 2 cups of sugar, half a cup of milk, half a cup of butter, 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, half a cup of peanut butter. Let that come to a boil, and then you're gonna add vanilla, a teaspoon, 3 cups of oatmeal, and coconut or peanuts if you want. Super easy. The key is to get it to the right temperature so they get hard. Started that over there. I gotta mix some Kool-Aid because you know we got some. When your thermometer dies and doesn't work, I gotta see if I can get the battery real quick before that boils too long. This is when you use rechargeables and then you don't have any more rechargeables to charge, so the thermometer doesn't work. So I think I would just Google that. I feel like you can do the ice water method. Take a half a teaspoon and put it in here. And then I think you drop it and you can take it and move it between your fingers. Let's see. Try to pinch and roll it between your fingers. If the candy is in the thread stage, a thin runny strand, it will not form a ball. A little too hot, I don't know. Oh my goodness, how bad. My phone has a thermometer, but I don't think it's, I'm pretty sure it has to be like, let's see if we can do it. Look at this. Object, liquid, let's see. Okay, it's showing 210, so maybe that'll be my best way to do it. Such a bad thing. You know, we're gonna charge today, the batteries. Right there, like the strands, right? I think it just did that. All right, yep. Oh, this will be the day that I make double the batch and it falls apart. It's all good. It's all good. I'm like, why? Okay, let it boil for, I guess I'd rather have it harder than softer, so we'll see in just a minute. Let that boil for a minute. I know it's gonna be bad. Here's the muffins. Those turned out good. A little brown on the edges. Whenever I make these, I feel like they brown a little too much. It's like the only muffins that I cannot make perfect. I don't know why. I can make a lot of things good, but not those. Let me spray our, I'm gonna try using this one and see. I haven't used this pan in a long time. I usually use my bread thing, so I'm gonna see if this is a keeper or if this is a getawayer. I might give this away if it sticks to it. So I'm gonna do some plain ones here and then I'll do some chocolate chips too. actually is going like to 225. All right, we're gonna let it cook longer. We'll do the thermometer. I know, we're gonna do it. We're gonna trust that we just gotta let it bake longer. Okay, let's or cook longer. Let's get these other ones out in a pan. Do I do muffin? I'll do some muffin liners here. When I say that like those brown, like this one I did a sample one. See how it doesn't brown on the edges of it. Where the blueberry ones, it always seems to brown on the edges. So is it like, you know what I mean, like underneath here? So I don't know. It's just the blueberry ones. I haven't had much good fortune with that one. Let's see if this is 235. How's that work? I guess I can turn it up. You know what I wish I would have done? This is that peanut butter from the discount store. It was 3 for $1. And I was like, maybe it's going bad. Not at all. That could, I bought some. I used it for baking. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna assume it's good. What was my ingredients? Okay, I put some in here. I feel like that's gonna get hard. I just don't wanna waste all them. Like that's a lot of stuff to waste. All right, let's go over here. I'm so not prepared. I gotta wash like my spoon, everything else. Hold on one second. Let's be hopeful, people. Let's be hopeful. All right, so I let them boil a little too long. So what's the lesson? The lesson is make sure your thermometer works or that you have batteries on hand. I feel like it may just fall apart. We'll just have to see as it cools. That's okay. I was gonna do it right in the beginning, but I guess it's better to have smushy ones than it's to have hard ones. You know what I mean? It's okay. I assume it'll still get eaten to see, but yeah, it's definitely like all. I could put it in a pan probably too. I just don't know. Bummer. That's okay. Sometimes it happens. Let me get a pan. All right, so what do normal people do? What do you do when you botch the whole recipe? It doesn't taste bad. It'll just a little fall apart. Like you gotta be careful. Like you pick it up, just a little crumbly. So, would you guys eat it? Or would you just throw it away? Let me know. Do people waste food just because it turned out bad? I do sometimes. It doesn't taste bad. It tastes a little not as soft, but it's all good. Okay, done with the disappointment on that one. What else do? We did breakfast. We're gonna do lunch. Dinner is gonna be the croissants, which we'll do. We're actually doing really good. All right, so right now I'm gonna get the charger and charge the batteries and do good. So let me wash up here the other pumpkin muffins in the oven and we'll clean up our mess. The good thing is they harden right away, so I can put them in a container. I think it's just gonna be really careful. They're very delicate, a little drier was what they are. So I feel like that pan, you probably would cut it and it probably will break apart, but we'll see. I have a teenager that likes them, so we'll see if they're good this way. It's all good. I just don't like wasting things, especially something I know that's unavoidable when you have a thermometer. So pumpkin turned up. See how they're perfect? They'll cool. I'll take them out. They'll literally not be browned at the edges. Why did these brown like that? I can do my raspberry ones. They don't brown. All my other ones, they just turn out perfect. It's just the blueberry does that. So these are looking good. So I'll let these sit for a minute, cool. Gotta let them cool. As it sits more and more, it gets drier and drier and drier. I'm gonna see if Jensen even likes the flavor of it. And then we'll do lunch. I'll do tortillas. I'm gonna mix up the mixture for it and make some quesadillas. We have rice, beans. I'm gonna mix everything together. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a mixture with some salsa and then we'll kind of fry them on tortillas. If I have more tortillas, I just realized that. Let me see if I got some more. I do. So I'll see which ones they want and how it'll go, and we'll go from there. All right, so now we're doing chores, getting things accomplished around here. So Justin said the cookies weren't bad. He goes, oh, those are, he's the, like, I'll eat it. He would eat a burnt whatever. He's just that kind of happy-go-lucky guy. I'm like, I'll make a really good husband. Just anything, it's fine, no complaints. Crescent rolls, I turn them on. They're cooking and baking and doing great. And there's some of those finished. Kids are doing the chores. Jensen's gonna be putting together bookshelves down here and get that done. Maddie and Steven are helping. Steven's giving Maxine a bath. Maddie's helping pick up so we can get all that stuff done. And then putting our food away here. And then we're just waiting on the rolls, and we'll make lunch in a minute. Oh, Maxine just jumped on my leg. You smell food. She's like, I just got a bath. Can I get stuff? She's all good. She's nice and clean. So, okay, so boys are, Jensen's in my bedroom putting together bookshelves. Steven's gonna be out here putting bookshelves. Maddie's gonna make food. So we have this stuff left over here. So if I just leave this out a little bit here, a little bit there, it'll get used up. So I'm like, let's just make a group, big giant bowl of quesadillas. Great deal. Maddie's gonna do that for me right now. So she's gonna do that, mix her all up. It'll be delicious. Chihuahua.
Shredded.
Look at Maxine, you can eat that.
It's supposed to be for quesadillas. Let's do a little bit in here.
You're the wind.
Want to put a little salsa in there for texture?
Alright, so
I start cutting them when you walk all.
Wait, so thank you. Okay, delicious. I don't usually eat that kind of stuff. It's always better when somebody else eats it. I'm like, I almost ate a whole one. It's that good. So look at the, it's always good when someone else makes it. I love eating other people's food too. So this is good. Just got all these. We're just gonna set them out. Kids will eat them. We'll have that for dinner. We'll have croissants. And we got treats here for the day. So our focus today is just gonna be working on putting furniture together, painting. I'll do updates. I'm not sure how I'll do that. Do I do more today?
See this little tiny spot right here? Actually, it looks like I sprayed that one. But, you know, say you stand it straight right there, you got that flatness. It's literally this. It's done. It just throws that texture right back on there.
We're hopeful this works better than this and sponges.
Yeah, the sponges didn't work.
So don't do sponges. Don't waste $10.
No.
Spend $15 on this.
Yeah. This is cheaper. There you can get bigger cans, different brands. But this Homeschooling, I watched somebody do, spray the 3 different brands you can get at Lowe's or whatever, and all of them. But this one, you can imagine like a blob just flying at the wall. So the blobs are like a raindrop almost, so they're round. And on the other brands, in the middle of the raindrop, it would make like a little porosity hole. So this was the one brand that I YouTubed or whatever that didn't show like a porosity hole.
Nice. Don't do the porosity hole, people. And
No
don't
porosity.
waste your money on that or the sponge.
Yeah, the sponge.
Just go for the spray
Sponges are
and hope
really
it
nice.
dries good. Very good.
I can tell already.
Nice.
Just one little spray and it's like boom, texture back.
All right, update in the bedroom. Here we are. I can't see the color. Look at that. Oh, look how great that looks.
Yeah, we're cutting in all the
A piece of bacon.
all the corners.
This is the, what do you call it? The texture stuff. Look at how that
Amazing.
you can't even, you should light it. I guess you can't really
Oh
tell.
yeah, that was the worst spot.
It's like it's all
It was
smooth.
like just a big giant flat repair they did
So that's-
versus the texture. So it just stood out like a sore thumb.
So get the spray. What was the little spray texture? It's
Yeah.
downstairs. I'll have to show. Look at that. Look at how awesome. So that's it, baby.
Amazing, right? Look at this. You get your camera right up close, and you can't tell the difference between that texture and the one I applied here. This was another area, and then I think this was a patch that was just squared.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to tell where we put any putty or anything like that.
Looks really good. Remember that?
Yeah, the only problem I'm having now, and you can see it up on the ceiling,
Yeah.
where the gray paint got on the ceiling.
Right.
So, I'm trying to make
Like a
that
straight
perfect
line.
crisp line, and, all over it is that gray paint. So I really need to go back with the light.
That's update for Greg. I'll come back when he's rolling or something. Okay, bye, baby. Bye.
there.
He's like, babe, why don't you come in here and roll with me? I was like,
I thought it would be so fun.
People rolling the same room.
Yes, because we can put plastic down the entire
It'll be
floor.
babe, you got too much paint on your roller. Why?
Honey, I promise not to be critical.
Why are you dripping all over the floor, babe? And I'll be like, because that's what I do. You wipe it later, babe. You let it dry on the floor and you scrape it off after it dries.
Yeah, so I got this here, this wall, and this wall to cut in on the molding.
Looks really good.
And then I'll be dragging my roller. Proud of me so far?
Very proud of you. You did amazing.
Thanks.
Very good, because I would have like just left that smear right there. I just want to paint over just like they did.
I'm gonna love that tan color.
Looks nice.
So good.
Looks real good. It's always
I
that.
want to redo our whole bathroom.
Yeah, it's that initial, like you see, you're like, but you like it once it's already in, so it's good. Oh, their bathroom, but closet's a mess, so. All right, but again, good luck, babe.
Okay.
To do look croissants. I took them out of the oven before the 25 minutes it recommended. So they flattened it. I put them back in. That's okay. They still taste delicious. So this is good right here. This is going to be dinner. That'll cook for a few more hours and be yummy. She's got this cooking here. This is the mixture. We put the butter in there. It's just making her fill it up. And then we got this one for Jensen. We kind of cooked Chris the bottom. He'll have to microwave. The diet cheese doesn't melt so great. But look at that. Yeah, that's some gooey quesadilla right there. Let's talk about delicious with some ranch. I feel like it's me a winner.
Yeah.
So over here, he is going to be putting together the shelf. Oh, I did not show you. Look what we did. Look at the shelf right there. Okay, so for right now, this is all I have. That's all I have is shelves. That's all I got. That's all I got is shelves. But I think all the way across makes that look great. So for us, it's like a collection area. So we just put all of our treasures on for now. I'm sure as time goes on, it'll be like there's so many shelves, or I'm going to come up with a lot of shelves and make my picture because I'm going to have enough. But for now, this is what we got. It's just more of a treasure shelf. So this is, that's our little area there. So I like that a whole lot. The only bad thing is if you're like 6'2" plus in size, which we got a couple, you hit your head. So we may have to move it up, but we're going to see like how much it really is bad. But I like the black. I feel like that's tying in the black thing that I got going on here. And then did I already show you this? We moved this down here. I got to do some of that shelf now and put that here. So I feel like they're watching Jonas Brothers. I feel like that is going good for tying in the black that I have here. So I like that. I didn't get to show you that one. Perfect. And here, Phil is watching Star Wars. So very good. So he's getting bookshelves done in here. Looking good. So I think I'm going to stop for today's video because I got lots of food. And then as they paint more this afternoon, because I got to run and Maddie's becoming an adult this afternoon. She's getting a bank account. Yes. So we're going to go do that this afternoon. So I'm thinking I'll just be done here. I'll keep filming as they're painting, and then we'll get that room all set. So have a beautiful rest of your day. Come back tomorrow and probably see more of the room getting done and more food, all the good things. So, all right, I'll see ya.
Bye.
Bye.